Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Mr. Red again, just back in the kitchen, and today we're going to be whipping up one of my favourite cakes that I used to love in primary school, and it's called the marble cake. And I think it's a famous cake from the 90s, like the hundreds of thousands cake. So yeah, we're going to be whipping that up today, and I'm going to be showing you what ingredients you'll need right now. So okay guys, so things you'll need some vanilla extract, you need some measuring spoons, you need some self-raising flour, you need some scales, some cooking scales, because we're not trying to make crack today. You need some caster sugar, you need a measuring pot, you need some butter. I'm trying to avoid cow's milk right now, so I'm using almond milk instead. And you need 4 large eggs, and you need a standard baking tin. And you'll also be needing some fine cocoa powder. Sorry guys, I forgot to mention, you'll also be needing a bowl, a large bowl to mix up your cake mix in. Yeah, don't forget your bowl, because I clearly forgot mine. Okay, I've got a little helper in the kitchen with me today guys. So we're going to start the measurements, and we're going to start with the flour. And the flour measurements, you're going to be using 225 grams of self-rising flour. Go on, look. Okay, now we've got our 225 grams of flour. We're going to put the flour into the bowl. Put it in the bowl, love. Pour it all in, it's fine. Okay, now let's start with the other ingredients. Okay, now we're going to be adding our caster sugar in, and we're going to be using 225 grams again.
Pour it in, love, pour. You need to shake it and pour it in, love.
Okay, good. So alright, now we're just going to transfer our sugar into our mixing bowl as well. Okay. Okay, now we're going to be adding our butter, and for the butter we're going to be using 225 grams as well. Okay, go on now. We're going to need, yeah, go on, that's it. Okay, now you have your 225 grams of butter. You're just going to add the butter into your bowl with the flour and the sugar. Okay.
Should I bring the eggs over here?
No, not yet. Now you're going to add 4 eggs to the mix. Go on, love. Push your fingers in. Okay, now you've got your 4 eggs in. Now you've only got a few more ingredients to add to the mix now, and I'll show you what to do. Okay, now you're going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract to the mix. Okay, now we're going to add 3 teaspoons of almond milk. Okay. So 3.
1, 2, 3.
Bueno.
Now what else do we need?
Okay, now all your ingredients are together. Now you've got to combine the mix, so you've got to mix it all together. Okay, so now we're just going to mix all the mixture together. Hold the bowl, babe, so you can get a better hold of it. Go on. So that's how your cake mix should be looking after you give it a thorough mix. Okay, so now you just want to separate the mixture into 2 separate bowls. Go on, love.
That should be enough. And then the next bowl you add the rest to make it even. Done.
Okay, put that to one side. Put it to one side. Okay, now we're gonna add our cocoa powder to one of the bowls, and we're gonna use 4 teaspoons. Go on now.
1,
1,
2,
2, 3.
4.
Ah, bueno. Okay, now give it a mix.
Mixing.
Okay, now your mix is thoroughly mixed through with the cocoa powder. This is optional, but I like to add a couple drops of food colouring to make it stand out a bit more. Put a few colour drops in there, please.
How many?
And just drop a bit in there. A bit more. Yeah, that's good. And then give that a mix. And I'll make the chocolatey side red and stand out more. Okay, now your mix is mixed up. You want to transfer it into your baking dish, but you want to separate it. So you want to keep one side brown, and then you want to put the yellow side on one side. Okay, so I'll just tilt mine to an angle and then pour it into one side so it stays on that one side. Go and use the spin, turn the spin round. That's alright, that's good. That's good, you don't need to get all out, it's fine. Just put that to one side and then do the other one.
I lick the spoon now.
Yeah, go on.
And taste the chocolate.
Okay, now I've got one side in. I'm going to just pour the other side of the cake into the cake mix as well. Go on, babe.
Which side?
Just put it to the side. Just fill out the bottom. Yeah, that's good. And just keep it to that one side. Go on, more. Finish it, finish it. Yeah, finish it. Okay, so now this is the fun bit. Now you've got to just use your creative side and then just swirl the two mixes into each other. Fun enough. Alright? Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Okay, now your cake mix is all mixed in together. Now you just want to tap it on the floor to get all the air bubbles out. That's good. Okay, now it's ready to go in the oven. Okay, so I'll set my oven to 180 degrees. I'm not sure if you're in the US, that might be different. I'm not sure how Fahrenheit is, but yeah, I'm just gonna pop the cake in for about 30 minutes to 35 minutes. I'll check on it in half an hour to see how we're getting on. So guys, my cake's been in for half an hour. Just gonna check up on it now. It's looking done. Just gonna see if it's cooked through the middle. I'm just gonna use a chopstick, just push through the middle. If it comes out doughy, then it needs a little more time. If it comes out fine and clear, then you're all good. Yeah, so my cake's been in for half an hour, and I'm just gonna leave it to sit. And that's basically how you make your marble cake, guys. And so guys, that's how your marble cake should be looking at the end result. As you can see, it's got a little marble kind of design there anyway. But yeah, that's how it should be looking. And so guys, that's how you make the famous marble cake recipe. It's pretty simple recipe once you get the hang of it, man. It's pretty easy. And yeah, it's a nice cake, man. But if you like the video, guys, like and subscribe, hit the comments below. Want to think of a new recipe or something else that I'm going to try out new, I'll post it up pretty soon, so stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching.